It's story time, everybody. When I was a little boy, I had a windbreaker. I was given a windbreaker. I had a yellow windbreaker. And I thought, boy, this is something here. Windbreaker. I felt so strong. I was like, I'm gonna break the wind. But it was very confusing as a child to hear these terms, and then you try to picture something else, like skyscraper. You know, when I heard the term skyscraper, I had the vision of those, the trails that the planes, the jets, I thought that was the scraping of the sky. That's the confusion I had. Of course, you know, people now think it's chemtrails or some shit. But that's that's skyscraper. Oh, that must be what they call planes because they're scraping the sky. But the skyscraper is the buildings, but I didn't know that. I was very curious about things as a small boy, you know. I still am, because I'm still a small boy, really. 52-year-old small boy. And one night my dad was tucking me into bed. Why do they call them morning doves? If I only hear them at night, like near dinner time, how come I don't hear them in the morning? And my dad's like, good question. That's mourning, as in you're, mourning it's like mourning the death of a loved one, or mourning over the fact that you got your hand chopped off in a foreign country because you tried to smuggle drugs in your butt. That kind of mourning, not like mourning as in good morning. Okay. All right, does that answer your question? Okay. Have a good night, sleep tight, go to bed. Okay. So I started to think about birds. I'm like, why are birds mourning? Why are these doves mourning? I mean, friggin', they're fucking birds. You know, they're birds. What do they have to worry about? What are they crying about? They got free food, you know? I got bird feeders out there right now. They're getting free food. People build bird houses for them, you know? Boy Scouts have probably housed about a billion birds, you know? What are they fucking worried about? They got all their lives to do, you know, there's a bird nest. Oh, little bird, let's take care of the birds. Oh, the birds, the birds. Hey, fuck the birds, you know? That's where the term for the birds comes from, you know, because everything's for the freaking birds. Yeah, we have to take care of the birds. They get free food. Yeah. What do the birds do before the bird feeders, you know? They're fine, you know? Maybe everyone's like, oh, there's like a billion birds missing. Why are the bird? Maybe it's the bird food. Maybe there's something, you know, who knows what to, I don't know. You know, they're blaming the cats. What do cats do with the birds? When you have an outdoor cat, the bird, they like kill a bird, right? And they bring it to your threshold there. But like, they don't eat the freaking bird. Like, what's the point? You know, the cat is like, in the bush, and he does that thing where he's like, and he pounces on the bird, you know, and then there's like 2 bite marks in the bird. You know, the bird's just sitting there on your front stoop, you know. And you're like, what is this? You know, it's a gift. It's a gift. Oh, thanks. Maybe, here's what I thought. This is where the story time comes in. Maybe the cat is giving you the bird or the mouse and asking you to prepare it so that he could have a little dinner party, you know. He's saying, here's something here I bought. Could you prepare it, you know, skin it and defeather it? Could you, maybe saute it or whatever, whatever, and put it and serve it up, and we'll have a nice little dinner party, okay? And so the cat does that every time, and what do? You take the dead animal and you throw it in the woods, right? And now the cat's like, hey buddy, fuck you, I bought that for you and I to sit down and have a nice dinner party, but you just threw it in the woods. Now I gotta go step over that shit while I go to get another one for you that you're just gonna throw away anyway. You know, so the cat's like, not happy with you. That's why the cat's not happy with you. There's a whole pile of carcasses of dead mice and dead birds. And the cats, you know, go by those piles every day and go, Jesus, why do I bother? But they keep doing it because they love you. And that's why the cats are mad at you. Like, why does my cat piss on the curtains?